The Los Angeles Lakers are once again right at the center of NBA discussions. And this time, it's not because of a major trade or a championship run. What's grabbing attention across the league is their new roster, a mix that has fans and analysts both curious and confused. It's become the latest talking point, sparking debates everywhere about what the Lakers are really trying to build. Stay tuned and make sure you don't miss any Lakers updates as things keep unfolding. According to NBA.com's John Schumann, a recent survey among league executives placed the Lakers tied for second among the teams with the most unpredictable outlook heading into the 2025 to 2026 season. Across the NBA, rival teams appear unsure of what to expect from this latest version of the purple and gold. The results show Los Angeles sharing that spot with Dallas, Golden State, Houston, the Clippers, Memphis, and New Orleans, each getting about 7% of the votes. The only team clearly standing out was Philadelphia, which dominated the poll with 47%. While some teams on that list make sense, others are surprising, especially the Pelicans, who remain one of the league's biggest mysteries. New Orleans always seems to have potential, yet never quite puts it all together. Even if Zion Williamson manages to stay healthy for around 50 games, which would be considered a big win given his injury history, few believe that's enough to make them a real threat in the Western Conference. For the Lakers, unpredictability isn't new. It's become part of who they are. Just last season, they were voted the league's most confusing roster, with 17% of general managers admitting they couldn't figure out what direction the franchise was heading in. Yet, Los Angeles silenced many critics, finishing 50-32 and locking in the number 3 seed in the West, a clear sign of how mid-season adjustments and strong play turned things around. Those mid-season changes were bold and dramatic. The Lakers moved on from longtime contributors Max Christie and D'Angelo Russell, bringing in a wave of new faces led by Luka Doncic, Dorian Finney-Smith, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris. Of course, the headline move was the arrival of Luka Doncic, a superstar capable of reshaping the franchise's future alongside 40-year-old LeBron James. But the transition wasn't smooth. By the end of the season, only Doncic and Kleber remained from that incoming group, signaling yet another off-season of roster adjustments. One of the more puzzling moments came when the Lakers backed out of a potential trade for Charlotte center Mark Williams. Instead, they signed Alex Len as a short-term fix for front-court depth, a decision that didn't pay off. During the playoffs, head coach J.J. Redick, in his first full season, benched both Len and starting center Jackson Hayes. That left the Lakers vulnerable inside, especially against bigger, more physical teams. Determined not to make the same mistake twice, the Lakers focused heavily on strengthening their frontcourt this offseason. Their biggest move came with the signing of former number 1 pick DeAndre Ayton after his buyout from Portland. Ayton, a 7-footer known for his inside presence and rebounding, doesn't provide much floor spacing, but his finishing ability and paint defense bring a skill set the Lakers desperately needed. He signed a 1+1 deal, giving both sides flexibility and time to see if he can rediscover his Phoenix Suns-era form. The Lakers didn't stop there. They also added veteran guard Marcus Smart, a 3-time All-Defensive selection whose energy, leadership, and grit immediately raised the team's defensive intensity. However, injuries remain a concern. Smart has struggled to stay healthy in recent seasons, and whether he can handle a full 82-game grind is uncertain. If he does, his mix of defense, playmaking, and toughness could make him the emotional core the Lakers have missed since their 2020 title run. To complement Smart's defensive mindset, the Lakers brought in Jake LaRavia, a versatile forward with a reliable outside shot. His spacing could perfectly complement Doncic's playmaking, while opening up lanes for Ayton. LaRavia isn't expected to become a star, but his consistency and versatility could be vital during the long NBA season. The front office also made a move during the 2025 NBA Draft, trading up to select Arkansas forward Adu Tiero early in the second round. Known for his athleticism, hustle, and defensive instincts, Tiero might not make an immediate impact, but the Lakers clearly view him as a key developmental player who fits their defense-first approach. Still, not all off-season news was positive. The Lakers lost Dorian Finney-Smith, one of their top perimeter defenders, to the Houston Rockets on a 4-year deal. His departure leaves a noticeable gap, especially on the wings, where his ability to guard multiple positions had been essential. That loss increases the pressure on Marcus Smart and role players like Jared Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent to maintain defensive consistency. Both can defend well, but their shooting inconsistency could once again limit the team's spacing. Now, the big question returns. Can this version of the Lakers finally find the right balance between star power, depth, and chemistry? On paper, the trio of Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and DeAndre Ayton looks like a perfect mix of playmaking, experience, and interior scoring. But history shows that building a winning team takes more than just collecting talent. It's about creating chemistry and consistency. Across the league, executives remain split. Some believe this roster could make the Lakers contenders again, while others predict another season of ups and downs. One thing everyone agrees on: predictability, and the Lakers simply don't go together. The team also made more roster adjustments, officially parting ways with 4 players before the new season. According to Jovan Buha of Buha's Block, the Lakers waived rookie guards R.J. Davis and Augustus Marciulionis, second-year forward Anton Watson, and veteran swingman Nate Williams. All 4 were signed on Exhibit 10 contracts, short-term, non-guaranteed deals that allow teams to evaluate potential G League talent during training camp. These contracts give players a bonus if they join the Lakers' G League affiliate, the South Bay Lakers. If they remain on that roster for a set period, they can earn up to $85,300 in bonuses. The timing of these cuts isn't surprising. Teams must trim rosters to 15 standard contracts and 3 two-way spots before the season begins. Among the 4, R.J. Davis and Nate Williams logged the most preseason minutes. Davis, the former North Carolina star and 2024 ACC Player of the Year, averaged 8.6 points per game while shooting 50% from the field, 50% from 3, and 92.9% from the free throw line. His confidence and efficiency stood out, even though his size limits him defensively. Williams, known for his energy and athleticism, contributed solid defense and effort across 5 preseason games. Anton Watson, a versatile forward from Gonzaga, appeared in 4 games, showing defensive promise and basketball IQ, though his offense remains a work in progress. Augustus Marciulionis, the Lithuanian guard from St. Mary's and son of NBA pioneer Šarūnas Marciulionis, didn't play in the preseason but impressed the staff with his leadership and poise. All 4 are expected to continue their development with South Bay, a common path for young players looking to break into the league. For the Lakers, these moves are part of their yearly fine-tuning process. With LeBron James entering his age 40 season and Luka Doncic leading the next era, head coach J.J. Redick emphasizes depth, speed, and adaptability. While these cuts were expected, they reflect the franchise's focus on balancing veteran presence with youthful potential, something crucial for maintaining long-term success. And just as the Lakers were finalizing their roster, new trade rumors started to swirl, this time involving Austin Reeves. Reports suggest that the New Orleans Pelicans have shown strong interest in the 26-year-old guard, sparking speculation of a possible swap involving Trey Murphy III. According to insider Jovan Buha, the Pelicans are among the most logical landing spots for Reeves if the Lakers decide to shake things up before the trade deadline. Trey Murphy III, a 6'7" forward, brings a rare combination of defense, shooting, and athleticism that fits perfectly with the Lakers' vision. His ability to guard multiple positions and space the floor makes him an ideal partner for LeBron and Doncic. On the other side, Reeves would be an excellent fit in New Orleans, a high IQ guard who could handle the ball, create offense, and give Zion Williamson more space inside. However, any deal involving Murphy won't come cheap. After averaging 21.2 points per game last season and earning a 4-year, $113 million extension, Murphy's trade value has skyrocketed. The Pelicans would likely demand multiple first-round picks and young players in return, which could complicate talks. From the Lakers' perspective, exploring such a trade makes sense financially. Reeves' value is climbing, and some executives believe he could earn more than $40 million annually in free agency. With LeBron nearing retirement and salary cap flexibility tightening, the Lakers must plan carefully for the future. Murphy's long-term contract and defensive upside would help them stabilize their cap, while adding a young two-way wing entering his prime. For the Pelicans, acquiring Reeves would mean adding a steady, composed guard who thrives under pressure and complements their core stars. His playmaking and foul-drawing ability could bring more balance to their offense. Pairing him with Herb Jones on the perimeter and Zion inside could make New Orleans one of the most complete lineups in the West. Of course, both teams would be giving up players beloved by their fans and important to their identities. Still, this potential trade remains intriguing because it could genuinely benefit both sides. The Lakers would get defense, shooting, and youth, while the Pelicans would add a proven guard with leadership and toughness. So far, there's been no official progress on talks, but insiders believe it's a situation worth watching closely. If either team struggles to find consistency mid-season, don't be surprised if these discussions heat up again. For now, the speculation around Austin Reeves and Trey Murphy III adds another layer of excitement to the Western Conference race. Both players are young, talented, and capable of shaping their team's futures. Whether or not this deal happens, one thing is certain: the NBA world is watching closely.